Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Had quite a few runners through the week and they're all big, long prices, and probably the only horse that was of any sort of in the betting at all was probably Severn Road, and he ran second. He was just beaten by a better horse, he had every chance.
Wins by 4 lengths on Severn Road.
I thought Aloof went really, really good. He worked really good through the week, and he took that to the races, and he just got nabbed the last little bit at good odds, so he looks like he's going to be a horse worthwhile following.
The Bont wins by a head on Uzali, and they got to Aloof.
Macrobius, we took him to Flemington, and geez, he went great. He well done to Mike Palmer. That's the first horse he's ever bred, and he's had a runner at his horses got to Flemington, so that's quite a special thing. He ran fifth, and I thought he ran his absolute heart out, the horse, and so well done to Mike. You've bred a horse that's raced at Flemington, so that's all good. He'll probably now, I'll just toss up with Macrobius what we do with him, because it's a difficult one, because he's probably going as good as he can possibly go. It's just hard to put a horse out, but he's had quite a few runs. We might give him one more and then sort of look at something. He looks like he's just made to sort of those Friday night at the Valley sort of race meetings, so we might just give him one more next week somewhere, and while he's going so well, and then give him a little break and maybe bring him back for the summer. Yeah, now runners this week, we will probably kick off at Seymour. Now I've got Prince Ziggy in a 2,000 metre race there. I'm just not really sure whether I'll take him there or not. Damien Oliver rode him at Geelong the other day, and he went great with blinkers on, and Damien said just to learn to run the distance, he needs to take the blinkers off. Now I galloped him without blinkers on through the week, and I was probably a little bit disappointed in his work, so not really sure whether we'll take the punt that he'll sort of race and settle but still race well, or whether I need to give him a gallop with some other sort of gear on before we go back to the races. So there's actually a race next week at Warrnambool that I could take him to, so I'll make that decision on Friday. Yeah, now we'll probably go to Sandown on Wednesday. Now I've got a really nice filly that's sort of set for the spring called Minyinga. I thought she went really good the other day at Geelong. She's got given every chance and just worked home really nice. Either run her in a 1,500 metre 3-year-old race or a 1,600 metre open maiden. Just toss up, really depends on how well she works and how sharp she works on Saturday morning. But that's a little stepping stone to bigger and better things during the spring. But yeah, so she'll go to Sandown on Wednesday. Now Thursday at Warrnambool. Now I just toss up whether I take Ziggy to Seymour Saturday or we wait and go to Warrnambool Thursday. 1,700 metres compared to the 2,000 probably doesn't suit, but I would say Warrnambool's going to be a wet track. He's raced there and won there before, and I might even be able to get Brad Wheeler to ride him again, so not sure, but Ziggy will probably go to either one of them.
G'day guys, welcome to another week of Around the Stables. This week we go with Minyinga. She's a nice 3-year-old filly. She's had a couple of starts now, and she ran a nice 4th at Geelong. She's nominated for a race at Sandown on Wednesday, so hopefully we can see her run well. She's actually a homebred, this filly. She's bred by Peter and Jim, so her mum's actually due in about another week with a Fiorente foal. She's nominated for a few decent races, this filly, so hopefully with a good run on Wednesday that we should be able to see her later on in the spring.
Hi guys, so in the past week I've had 5 rides. They were all on last Friday and Saturday. The highlight was Severn Road, running a really gallant second. He was knocking on the door before last day, now he's nearly kicking the door down, so I reckon next start or two, he's rock hard fit now, so I think every time he goes to the races from here on he's going to be every chance. For the week ahead, I was looking forward to going to Narracourt Sunday, but just found out that they've already been rained out. It's the second time it's happened up there. Unfortunately, they can't get a break with the rain, so no rides in the next week as of yet, but we will be on the lookout for a few rides early next week, and if I do manage to pick a few up, you can see in the acceptances to see what I'm riding.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Roldana here, she's going off to stud. She's going to Exosphere, and she's got a date with Exosphere. So she's been great. She's probably didn't really reach the heights that we hopefully she would. But she's a nice sound mare and beautiful type of mare. She got a little sick a while ago, and she's never really come up all that well after it. But she's been really good. She's going to go off to stud, and so no doubt she'll throw a beautiful foal. Thoroughbred Club of Geelong Racehorse of the Year awards. We've actually been really great this year. We've had 3 horses nominated for the Horse of the Year, which well done to the stable, because it's a really hard thing. I think that's the most we've ever had nominated. So well done to the owners, congratulations to the owners, and congratulations to everybody else who's had a horse nominated. We're probably going to get 3 or 4 tables going to that night, so anybody who wants to come along, it's a great night, plenty of entertainment, and just a celebration of the racing year. So if anybody wants to come along to the night, by all means contact myself or Janet, and we'll save you a spot on our table. Till next week, see you later. For the rest of the morning, now on Friday,